poor people who have dated rich people. What did you learn? When I first met Hannah, I was working nights at a 24-hour grocery store, counting coins for bus fare and skipping meals to help my little sister with school supplies. Hannah was the customer who always smiled, who remembered my name, who once bought me coffee when I looked half dead on a winter morning. She wore old sneakers, carried her own bags, and laughed at my dumbest jokes. I had no idea her family owned half the city. Our first date was a walk in the park, splitting a sandwich. She never talked about money, and I never asked. When she invited me to her family dinner, I pictured pizza and TV. Instead, I stepped into a marble foyer bigger than my entire apartment. Her father's handshake was cold. Her mother's smile was practiced. The table was set for 12 with silverware I didn't recognize and a chandelier that looked like a spaceship. I tried to hide my nerves, but every question felt like a quiz. What do your parents do? Where did you summer as a child? Have you traveled abroad? I answered honestly. My mom worked 2 jobs. My dad left when I was 10, and the farthest I'd been was the next city for a science fair. The room went quiet. Hannah squeezed my hand under the table. After dinner, her father pulled me aside. Hannah is special. She deserves someone who can give her the world. I nodded, cheeks burning. That night, I walked home in the rain, shoes soaked, heart heavier than ever. But Hannah didn't care. She showed up at my work with hot chocolate and a stack of used books. She invited me to her art shows, introduced me to her friends, who smiled politely, then whispered behind her back. I heard the word charity more than once. The holidays were the worst. Her family's parties were like movie sets, ice sculptures, live music, gifts piled high. I brought a scarf I'd saved up for, wrapped in newspaper comics. Hannah loved it, but her mother barely glanced at it before setting it aside. Gifts were exchanged. Designer watches, a trip to Paris, a new car for her brother. I gave Hannah a photo of us from our first date, framed in wood I'd carved myself. She teared up, but her father just smirked. One night, after a party, I found Hannah crying in the garden. I feel like I'm always making you prove you belong, she whispered. I'm so tired of defending us. I told her I loved her, but I knew love wasn't always enough. The pressure grew. Her family invited me to networking brunches, offered to pay for my college if I applied myself, and made jokes about upward mobility. I felt like a project, not a partner. Hannah started pulling away, canceling dates, answering calls with a tired voice. I saw the toll it took on her, the way she shrank in her own home. The breaking point came at her birthday dinner. Her father raised a glass and in front of everyone said, "Here's to Hannah's generosity, always bringing home lost causes." Laughter echoed. My face burned. Hannah stood up, glass shaking in her hand. "You know what, Dad? Maybe I do bring home lost causes, but at least I know how to love someone for who they are, not what they have." She grabbed my hand and we left, her heels clattering on the marble. Outside, she sobbed into my chest. "I can't do this anymore," she said. "I love you, but I can't keep fighting my own family." I held her until the car came. We broke up quietly. No fights, just exhaustion. Months later, I got a letter from Hannah, a photo of the scarf I gave her, wrapped around her neck in Paris. "Thank you for teaching me what real love looks like," she wrote.